Hi, my name is Lana, and today I want to share with you a simple home remedy, which is charcoal. Charcoal is a very important thing to have in your home. Charcoal can be used for many different things. It can be used for bee stings, spider bites, snake bites, poisoning, inflammation. You can use it for nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. So it's something that everyone should have in their home, easy accessible for any emergency. So what I'm going to show you now, I'm going to show you a few poultices. So first, if you had a small bee sting or a mosquito bite, there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can use, for just a mosquito bite, you can take a Band-Aid, and you can just moisten the Band-Aid, the cloth area. Just take and moisten it a little bit. And then you can take a tablet. Can everyone see what I'm doing here? You can take a tablet and rub it on. Just rub it onto the Band-Aid. Or if you don't have tablets, you just take a little bit of powder and sprinkle it on. Then you take it and place it over the bite. And that will bring relief for a mosquito bite or an ant bite. For a bee sting, I would probably do something a little bit bigger. I'm going to have some charcoal here. Charcoal is very messy. So for a bee sting, you can put some charcoal in a bowl. Now if you don't have flax meal and all you have is charcoal, that's fine. You can mix charcoal just by itself. It just is a little bit thicker when you add some flax meal to it. It's easier to spread on the poultice, and it keeps it moist. And you want to use about equal parts of flax to charcoal. So you want to stir your flax and charcoal in, being careful because it's very powdery. Just take a little bit of water at a time. And stir it slowly to not make a big mess. Just add water as you need it, because sometimes you can have too much water right off the start. Then you'll need a lot of charcoal. Okay, can you see it's starting to make a paste? Okay, so now you're going to take what you have. If you have paper towel, I like to have coffee filters on hand for poultices because they're very nice. They're durable. They're nice to use for making poultices. But I'm just going to show you with paper towel. So we're going to smear that on here. Could be a little bit thinner. You want to make sure your backside is folded well so that it won't puff out. Okay, so we have a moist poultice. You want it to be moist, not too dry. So make sure you have a moist poultice. You place it on where the bite is, the bee sting. You take some plastic wrap, wrap it around. That helps to keep it secure in place. It also helps to keep it moist. And after you've done that, take an ace bandage and then wrap that around as well, and that will keep it warm and moist too and keep it all in place. So with bee sting, that's a very simple way. I know someone who is allergic to bee stings, so what they do is immediately they take it internally and they place a poultice on where they were stung. This really helps because usually they react very strongly. They get very swollen with bite or stings. So when they place the poultice and they take it internally, they don't have that severe reaction. So also, if you have nausea, or again with the insect bites or diarrhea or gas, you can take a slurry. Vomiting. So an adult should take about 1 to 2 tablespoons. And a child should be half. You would give them half of a tablespoon. So you want to just go slow because charcoal is very messy. Stir it into the water. If they are vomiting and they vomit the charcoal that you've given and it's expelled from the body, then just wait a few minutes and give it to them again. As soon as you feel like you may be coming down with something or you feel nausea, then the first thing you should do is reach for your charcoal. Stir it in. Now you may want to give somebody a straw to drink it with, or you can just drink it down. And then make sure you follow it with another glass of water, and then that they continue to drink water throughout the day. Charcoal can be constipating. It'll slow down your transition time, but that's not a reason to not take charcoal. You will still, it's working in your body, it's grabbing onto everything or absorbing it into itself. So make sure you take your charcoal, drink it down, then follow it with another glass of water. So that is a great remedy to have on hand. Charcoal is even used for poisoning. It's used at a much higher concentration depending on what poison was ingested. But for the purpose that we have for today, I just wanted to show you the simple things for nausea, diarrhea, things like that, and the poultices for bites and stings. However, if you do have a snake bite, you can wash the area and submerge the area in a pail of water, about 2.5 gallons or 2 to 5 gallons even of water. Put a half a cup of charcoal. Mix it in and have them soak the limb or the area they were bit up to an hour. After they've done that, then follow with the poulticing, making sure you're changing out poulticing very often. Charcoal has no contraindications really. It doesn't do anything wrong to your body. It's only helpful. It draws what it needs to draw and it leaves what needs to stay in the body there. So it's not something you need to be concerned about. If you need to take charcoal, take it when you're feeling nauseous, or if your child has diarrhea, make sure you give them half a tablespoon and water afterwards to make sure that their body is able to process everything. And continue drinking your water during the day. And if you do have a situation where it is a severe snake bite or something like that, apply what you can, but still seek medical attention. So make sure when you're taking charcoal that you never take loose powder and just put it in the mouth, because a person can choke, it can block the lungs. I mean, breathing in charcoal powder dust is not harmful to your lungs, but if you take a whole big dose and you don't have it in water, you could cause some major problems. Also, you can take the tablets, which is easier to take, and you take 2-3 tablets and follow with water, and again, just continue to take water. And you take as many tablets as it says on the bottle, but also for something a little bit more aggressive, you may need to take a couple more. So there's no adverse reaction from taking the tablets either. So I hope this helps you to understand charcoal a little bit better, how to apply it to make your slurry, drink it down, follow with water, to make your poultice, make sure it's moist. Could be a little bit moister. It's not harmful to be a little bit more wet. It's better to be a little more wet than dry. And bandage it up and off you go. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration on charcoal. I know for myself, when I first learned about charcoal, it was a great benefit to my family, and I'm sure you will feel the same way. So thanks for joining me.